The Eagle and the Arrow by Aesop with vocabulary. The Eagle and the Arrow by Aesop for ESL students with vocabulary in real context, video, discussion questions, and moral of the story based on the English Immersion Program, available in the public domain on Gutenberg Project. An eagle sat perched on a lofty rock, keeping a sharp lookout for prey. A huntsman, concealed in a cleft of the mountain and on the watch for game, spied him there and shot an arrow at him. The shaft struck him full in the breast and pierced him through and through. As he lay in the agonies of death, he turned his eyes upon the arrow. "Ah! Cruel fate," he cried, "that I should perish thus, but oh! Fate more cruel still, that the arrow which kills me should be winged with an eagle's feathers." About the author. Dr. Muhammad Hossein. English proverbs from the short story. Here are a few English proverbs that align with the moral of the eagle and the arrow. What is bred in the bone will out in the flesh. This proverb suggests that inherent qualities or strengths can sometimes lead to one's downfall when misused or turned against them. The sword you sharpen may be the one that cuts you. A cautionary reminder that what we create or contribute can be used against us if we are not careful. Hoist with your own petard. This classic phrase implies being hurt or undone by one's own tools, plans, or actions, similar to how the eagle's feathers contributed to its death. These proverbs highlight themes of irony, self-inflicted harm, and the double-edged nature of one's abilities or possessions. English vocabulary in real context. Perch, of a bird, to alight or rest on something. Lofty high. Lookout, vigilance, watch. Prey, an animal that is hunted or killed for food. Conceal, to hide. Cleft, an opening or crack, especially in a rock or the ground. Spy, to see or notice someone or something, usually when it involves looking hard. Shaft, a pole or rod which forms the handle of a tool or weapon. Agony, extreme pain or suffering. Perish, to die, especially in an accident or by being killed, or to be destroyed. Moral of the short story. The moral of the eagle and the arrow teaches us that our own strengths or attributes can sometimes be turned against us, especially when we are not cautious about how they are used by others. The eagle, a symbol of power and grace, meets its demise by an arrow adorned with its own feathers, highlighting the irony and tragedy of the situation. This fable serves as a reminder to be mindful of how our talents, resources, or contributions might be exploited by others, and to exercise vigilance to prevent self-inflicted harm through negligence or misplaced trust. Discussion questions. Why was the eagle upset when it saw the arrow that struck it? What do you think the huntsman used eagle feathers on the arrow for? How does this detail make the story more meaningful? Can you think of a time when someone's strength or talent caused them problems? How does this relate to the eagle's story? About the author. Dr. Muhammad Hossein Hariri ASL. Dr. Muhammad Hossein Hariri ASL is an English and Persian instructor, educator, researcher, inventor, published author, blogger, SEO expert, website developer, entrepreneur, and the creator of LELB Society. He's got a PhD in TEFL, teaching English as a foreign language. Number of posts, 4139. Related posts. New Year, New You. Top transformative resolutions for 2025. Thriving in life, success and happiness. The Lion and the Wild Ass by Aesop with new words. English short stories. The Two Soldiers and the Robber by Aesop with vocabulary. English short stories. Related keywords. Aesop's fables: cautious, death, fate, irony, mindfulness, prey, proverb, tragedy, vigilant.